What's up? It's been an eventful year. I'm kind of running out of time to reach that $1 million goal. I still think I'll get it done, but luck has not been on my side, and usually I don't need luck. Usually it's all about skill. I was leading one contest for a long time, so I was in a position to win the $1 million. Then I had some really crappy things happen, and I ended up only winning $750. So fuck! It sucks. It's okay though. I've been through it all, so I didn't really, I wasn't fretting over it too much. I'll have other opportunities, but time's wasting. The Gen Z courtesans are getting older, and I'm still a young man, but I mean, Father Time's undefeated, so I hate to talk in terms of colloquialisms, but hey, so over the past couple months I've been reading, I just finished reading a couple weeks ago, War and Peace, and this is a novel that I meant to read in 6th grade, and I went to the local library, and I read the first chapter, and I was just entirely uninterested in it. And, you know, I've read a lot of classic literature in elementary school. I mean, mostly Victorian and American literature, so things like The Call of the Wild by Jack London, Pride and Prejudice by Austen, A Tale of Two Cities by Dickens, The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells, and I've read several hundred novels in my life, so it's kind of strange that I never got around to reading this, all because, like I said, I just read the first chapter at 12 years old, and I was like, this isn't doing it for me. So I gave it a chance now, and this edition was rife with grammatical errors, so I'm going to write a letter to Penguin demanding a refund, because I don't feel like you should fuck up an edition that you publish for a major publishing company that's going to be on bookshelves everywhere. I don't think you should make like 20 grammatical errors throughout the course of the novel, so I'll write a nice letter. You should have let me edit and proofread this and paid me like $100,000 to do that. That would have been nice, but I don't know whom you chose to edit this. But yeah, in any event, it's a solid read. I wouldn't say it's like the best novel ever, and like the epilogue is a bit strange. It's like this theoretic disquisition on free will and strictures placed on you by society. So I don't know what the fuck Tolstoy was on. I don't know if he was smoking something, but yeah, it was nice. Then I got to about 800 pages in the novel, and there's this character named Natasha, and she behaves very promiscuously at this point in the novel, and I just fucking threw the book across the room, because I was fed up with it. And I almost didn't finish reading the novel just because of her. So I won't spoil it for anyone who wants to read it at some point, or watch like a mini-series on it, or film on it. But, yeah, I could probably direct a pretty good movie version of this. Yeah, so that pissed me off. And it got me to thinking, you know, here's the issue with online dating in general, is that a lot of these young ladies, and this is just true of the internet in general, they think they can do whatever they want without consequences. And we get so many people on the internet just talking all kinds of shit and saying whatever they feel like they want to say because they don't think there will be any repercussions because of the anonymity of the internet. So let me disabuse you of that notion right now. There can be repercussions for your actions. There are some guys out there who are determined enough to do some research and perhaps confront you in person. So you cannot say anything you please over the internet. And I'm just sick and tired of all these keyboard warriors running their mouths over the internet. And you know, like, I played sports in high school, and I know these guys. They would never talk like that in person. If you were to confront them in the hallways, they'd be as quiet as a church mouse. It's church mice. But, yeah. Very timid and pusillanimous in person, but you put them behind a computer mounted and a keyboard, and all of a sudden, remember that cat meme with the cat typing a crazy word per minute? Right, yeah, that's them. That's them. So, we need to address that. And I'm a traditionalist, so when I'm talking to a girl on OkCupid or any dating website, and we agree to meet up or we make concrete plans, I expect that she'll honor those plans. That she'll log out, she'll perform her traditional gender role, and when a guy asks a girl out, and you agree to go out with him, and you go out with him, you're his. That's the way that's the way romance worked 200 years ago, 300 years ago. It's just I think a lot of people nowadays, they've kind of subverted traditional romantic ideals to kind of suit their own dissolute desires. And it's a shame because, you know, I'm a dignified gentleman, and to see the world devolve into this kind of debauchery, it's shameful, it's disdainful, and I'm flat out indignant at what's going on. So, you know what to do. Just post your thoughts in the comments. I think I've made some valid points today, but let's forget about all that. I need to fucking win this $1 million.